Every woman already knows what you want. The real question is something else. Do you know how to make her want to give it to you by her own free will? This is where most men fail. Some beg. Very few lead. Most men enter a conversation with a woman as if they were asking permission to exist. They try to convince her with logic. They explain too much. They send long texts. They ask if everything is okay. If she still likes them. They can see her today. And in her eyes, this has a brutal effect. Makes you look predictable. Needy. Emotionally cheap. Men who beg are forgettable. Men who project power are impossible to ignore. Great strategists of power repeat the same idea. Power is not begged for. It is projected. And that's exactly what you need to understand today. When you activate the right triggers, when you control perception, when you dominate the emotional climate of the interaction, she doesn't feel like she was convinced. She feels like it was her idea to give you what you wanted all along. And that is the real secret. It's not cheap manipulation. It's refined emotional strategy. It's frame control, presence calibration, and a precise reading of the female psyche. What ignites a woman's desire is not logic. It's the feeling that you are a rare man, a man she wants to please, a man she wants to win over, a man she wants to deserve. 'Cause deep down, yes, she wants to give herself to you, but only when she feels you are the kind of man who doesn't ask. If you still use phrases like, "Can I see you today? Do you want to go out with me? Text me when you can," you are placing yourself in the role of someone waiting for approval, someone asking permission, someone begging. And women feel this, not just with their mind, but with their body, with instinct, with the unconscious radar that detects weakness disguised as politeness. Women don't respond to logic. They respond to perceived power. And power begins when you understand something simple. You are not there to convince. You are there to be inevitable. Frame. Who leads the interaction? Maybe you've experienced this before. You start a conversation excited. Everything seems to be going well. But a few minutes later you realize you are chasing, trying to keep the conversation alive, trying to get reactions, trying to hold her attention. That is the first sign you lost the frame. Frame is the invisible emotional structure that defines who leads the interaction. Whoever leads decides the mood, the rhythm, and the reward. If she controls the frame, you become the man who reacts, the one who adjusts, the one who molds himself. But when the frame is yours, something different happens. She feels the need to impress you. She starts adapting to your rhythm. She starts thinking about what she will say to you. She starts dressing up more when she sees you. She starts putting effort into not losing your interest. Dominant frame is not shouting. It's not rudeness. It's not being a jerk. It's silent posture. Body language aligned with high value. A voice tone that doesn't need to beg. The gaze of someone who observes more than he convinces. The natural attitude of someone who already seems in control. Most men fail exactly here. They try to conquer through words. Too many words. Too many promises. Too many explanations. But she isn't listening to your speech. She is feeling your vibration. And she is constantly testing whether you have the structure to hold the frame, or if you will collapse at the first emotional challenge. Never ask directly. Lead. Never ask directly for what you want. Suggest it naturally. Show conviction, not need. Instead of saying, "I want to see you today," "Can I?" Say, "I'll be at this place tonight." If you want, show up. See the difference? One begs. The other leads. Ask yourself this. Does she change plans for you? Does she reward you spontaneously without you asking? Does she text you out of nowhere just to see you or hear your voice? Or are you the one constantly trying to prove you're interesting so you won't be discarded? If you're always trying to prove yourself, you don't have the frame. You're a hostage to it. But when you take control of the emotional climate of the interaction, everything changes. She starts looking for your signals. She starts wondering what you're thinking. She starts moving around your presence. 'Cause now, in her mind, you are the center of the experience. Frame is not about controlling her. It's about controlling yourself. Your reactions, your emotions, your focus. And then something powerful happens. She starts wanting to give you more. There is a massive difference between the man who begs for attention and the man who receives more than he asked for. That difference is not about looks, money, or status. It's about understanding something simple. The female mind values what it conquers, not what is always available. If you are always there, always ready, always replying in seconds, always validating everything, she stops valuing it. Pleasure is not in what she already has guaranteed. Pleasure is in what she feels she might lose. That's where the reward trigger comes in. Apprehension. You don't give everything at once. You don't deliver your full attention for crumbs. You hold back. You dose your presence. You choose when to show up. Release. You reward when she invests, when she makes an effort, when she chases, when she shows real interest, when she gives you attention, affection, effort. You reward with presence, affection, validation. Her brain records the pattern. Giving to this man makes me feel good. And the result? She wants to please you more, surprise you more, give more of herself. This is not dark manipulation. It's basic psychodynamics. All human behavior is shaped by stimulus and reward. The difference is simple. You stop rewarding disinterest and start rewarding what is truly valuable. Stop asking. Start choosing. The most common mistake men make is entering an interaction as if they are in debt, as if being in front of a woman is a privilege they must pay for with effort, with texts, with proof of value. Every interaction between a man and a woman is a dance of value. Someone leads. Someone follows. Who asks? Loses. Who chooses? Leads. When you communicate that you have options, that you're fine with or without her, that your presence is a choice, not a need, the game changes. In the female unconscious, there is a trigger. Competing for attention increases desire. When she feels she needs to win you over, she enters giving mode. When she feels she already has you, she relaxes, cools down, drifts away. The abundance mindset is the most powerful invisible aphrodisiac. It's not arrogance. It's posture. You're not begging to be chosen. You are evaluating whether she has the emotional structure to be part of your world. The new era of masculine seduction. You don't ask, "Do you want to go out with me?" You say, "I'll be at this place tonight. If you want, meet me there." That small change carries an ocean of value, 'cause it shows you are not asking permission to exist. You are offering space in your reality. When you truly understand female psychology, you stop asking, and you start triggering genuine investment. Traction follows phases: curiosity, challenge, reward. First she observes you, then she feels challenged, and finally she feels pleasure in rewarding you. Genuine feminine surrender does not come from requests, comes from perception, energy, silent leadership. And the final question is simple. Do you want to be the guy who asks, or the man who receives? The man she feels the need to please, so she doesn't lose him? Choice is in every message you send, every word, every gesture. You are not here to beg for space. You are here to become impossible to ignore. And when that happens, she doesn't just give attention. She gives affection, presence, desire. Because deep down she knows, very few women in the world will have access to a man like you.